Woo! Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. So let me ask you a question. Are you, over the past 12 to 18 months, trying to change a behavior pattern, a result, some type of flaw that you've deemed in yourself that you're trying to improve upon, whether it be your relationships, whether it be your attraction to different partners, whether it be your nutrition, whether it be the consistency of working out, whether that be your self-talk, whatever it may be? Are you trying to implement something that is good for your evolution as a human being and as a soul on this great planet of ours? And you just can't get there. You're struggling to make that change. So let's reframe this a little different, because the easiest thing for us to do is to shame ourselves and call ourselves the worst at X, Y, and Z. I'm the worst at nutrition. I'm the worst at building habits. I'm the worst at X, whatever. Fill in the blank, right? There's a reason why it's very difficult for you to change, because what you're trying to change still serves you in some way. Now, that may consciously strike you as, whoa, hold on a second. I obviously know me eating donuts and drinking copious amount of sugar is bad for me. Yeah, I mean, consciously we all know that. But subconsciously, if you're having trouble changing that behavior, it's because that behavior is still serving you in some way. It's just a fact. Or you would change it, because you obviously know consciously and logically it's not good for you. Too much sugar is not good, Anything in moderation. We're not here to really talk about nutrition today, but, things in moderation are okay. But too much of anything is bad, right? So, or at least not optimal. I don't like to use the words right or wrong or good or bad, because it puts too much of an emphasis on something. But it doesn't serve you, right? So the point of this is you're having difficulty making changes in your life, is because what you're trying to change is still serving you in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Humans have needs. They have the needs to feel important, the needs to be safe, the needs to feel love, significance, connection. Humans really need to be connected. That's the way we thrive. So in some way, shape, form, or fashion, what you're trying to change is actually meeting those needs. Now, let me give you an example. So let's just say that, use my nutritional example. I'm the worst at nutrition, right? If that's the commentary and the conversation that you're having about yourself, or I'm the worst at relationships. Well, you're obviously wanting to improve upon those things, right? You're conscious and aware, hey, my relationships aren't great. My nutrition's not great, whatever. But by you saying I'm the worst actually serves that need for significance. It actually serves the need for feeling unique and different. And almost is giving you the double-edged sword of, yes, this isn't serving me consciously, but unconsciously, because I keep this rhetoric and this rumination and conversation about myself that I'm the worst at something, I then become, put on this pedestal. So subconsciously, I'm actually validating this feeling and continuously and perpetuating it all the way down the road. Even though consciously I know, eating cheeseburgers at every meal and having relationships that are toxic and chaotic in my life is not good for me. But because my conversation starts with, I'm the worst at this, I am serving a need. So, okay, Mr. Buff Gandhi, what do you do there? Well, if you're honest with yourself and you really dive deep into self, meaning you go inside, because the answers are here. They're never out here, right? All I'm doing by this video is showing you inside yourself for you to dive deep to get to know yourself better. I'm the catalyst. Maybe this video is the catalyst. As a coach, I'm the catalyst for my client, but the answers that they hold are inside of them. They're not in me. I only have the answers for me. I can open up and help people dissolve the barriers around the key to inside of here, but I can never unlock it. So if you really go in with self and you're really honest with yourself, you can start to understand that you're serving this need by this rhetoric that you keep telling yourself. And if you look over all of the content that I put, a lot of it has to deal with the story that you tell yourself. If that story is conducive to meeting these needs of your, connection, well, I'm telling a story, so I'm somewhat connected. Importance, significance, relevancy, safety. If it's filling that box there, it's going to continue. And also it will continue the more you believe it. And the more you believe it, the more you're going to validate it with your choices. And those choices are going to validate the feeling that you already have, which is just a loop that will continue and perpetuate forever until you put a stop to it. When you stop believing and stop drinking the Kool-Aid is the moment it starts to change. The moment that change that you really want. You can read all the habit books you want. Okay, you can habit stack. You can listen to anybody that you want to. You can put your fucking hand on a mirror and tell yourself that you're the greatest of all time. But until you truly believe it inside, until you exhibit it on the outside because you believe it, none of it matters. What matters is this. You are a flawed human being that has a belief that something's wrong with you. And I'm here to tell you, maybe the only person on the planet that'll tell you, there's nothing wrong with you. The fact that you believe that something is wrong with you is what's wrong with you. If you evaluate your entire life from zero to wherever you are, you're here for a reason. You're here for a reason, and how you've gotten to where you are for a reason. And the people that have been surrounded around you are all for your spiritual evolution. When you look at it from that standpoint, things start to make more sense. If you want to change the things you don't like about yourself, start believing that you're worthy of it. Not because of what happened in the past, not because you're afraid of what may happen in the future, because of right now. There's nothing wrong with you. And I'd like to show you that there's nothing wrong with you. So we're leading into a new year. I'm going to take on 5 clients for this next year in my one-on-one coaching program, whether it be doing something like this virtually or maybe it's here in my office, whatever the case may be. I don't care. It doesn't matter. The venue and the platform. It can be done either way. Actually, a variety of different ways. But it just needs you to make that first step, and that's to reach out. Let's dissolve what you believe. And then from there, you can unlock the keys and the answers that you've been searching for and find that freedom and peace of yourself. And life gets a whole lot better from there. Hope to see you on the other side. Buff Gandhi. I'm out.